Today we're joined by Stephane from Ubisoft. We're going to be talking about the Crew 2. Stephane, you enjoying E3 so far, man?
Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm really excited to be here. That's the first time we're showing the game here at E3, so it's a big moment for us, you know. Really proud.
Well, hey, I'm excited about the Crew 2. I was a big fan of the first game. So,
oh, yeah.
Let's get into this, man. Tell me, what is new about this game, the Crew 2? What are you bringing to the table?
Everything, like seriously, everything.
Let's just go down the list.
We're just wiping the slate clean now? What's going on, man?
It's a dating sim, man. It's totally different now.
Oh, good.
So we've redone the world completely. We took the USA upside down and reinvented completely this unique playground. So now we have more type of vehicles, boats, planes, of course cars and bikes, and everything now in the world is created for these kind of vehicles. So we created jumps to go on rooftops of New York's because it's cool. It's just fun, you know.
That's what surprised me the most is the jumping across rooftops in New York. It's like, wait, this is a racing game, right? That we're talking about, but it's fun, and yeah, it's incredible.
Why limit yourself to the ground? Why?
Why?
Exactly.
They say the sky's the limit.
Right. So wait, now one thing I saw that you guys revealed at the Ubisoft press conference, you're going to have other vehicles and stuff like that. So is there potentially a situation where I could take my car off a roof and maybe knock off a plane or a helicopter that's in the sky?
Well, basically we have created what we call the fast fav.
Okay.
It's so just press a button and you switch to your other kind of vehicles like that.
Oh wow.
You're in a vehicle, in the driving car, switch to a plane, go on top of water, switch to a boat, go on, and just have fun and do crazy tricks. This is one of the features that the players right now love so much in the game, in the Crew 2. We are demoing it here at E3, and people love it. Just the easiness of switching from one to the other.
And that's one of the things about the Crew 2 that I want to bring up that we were talking about before. The first game, had a dark story. It was very serious. Now you guys are pivoting, and it's like, we just want the players to have fun, right?
Exactly.
And I mean, it sounds like that is the fundamental design pillar in the Crew 2.
It's really based on the players' feedback. We have a huge community on the Crew. They are very active. And they told us that the story was cool, but a bit restricting, the progression was a bit more tough. So they wanted to just explore the world and do whatever they want. So we said, okay. So we removed every barrier, opened the gates to the content, and just have fun. And we are creating this kind of crazy moments also. The bending.
Yeah.
Oh, so, okay, hold on a second.
This is crazy.
Sorry. That actually happened in-game?
Of course.
Oh.
That's in-game.
Well, I didn't know that.
No, he said you flipped the board upside down. You weren't playing.
Okay. I didn't realize. I thought that was just a cool thing you guys did in your trailer. I didn't realize we were going to be playing that.
Yeah, no, this is crazy. Dude.
But that's actually the beginning of the story. We were thinking about that trailer, wanted to have something very cool. Yeah, we could bend the world. It's CGI. You have the magic of the CGI.
Right.
And then said, okay, could we do it in the game, actually? Could it be fun? So we tried, we put it in the game, and that was cool.
I like how easy he makes it sound. Like, we just put it in the game.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, I still remember the discussion with the tech guys the first time they said no.
They're like, look, do you love us? Please don't do this to us. What surprised the studio the most about the original community around the Crew, and how have you taken those surprises, those lessons, and brought them into this one?
Yeah, basically everything around exploration is the core of the experience of the Crew. When we created the first Crew with this huge, gigantic map, everyone wanted to have the freedom to go everywhere. And we removed all the barriers, all the blockers to get that freedom expressed. So now you can get to a plane in the first 30 minutes of the game. If you want to play with a plane only for the whole game, it's okay. Have fun.
Oh, wait, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
The progression system has been completely reworked. So whatever you do in the game, that will give you points and you will continue to progress. And that's it. And if you want to play as a plane first and then switch to a bike or whatever, it's really up to you. We don't block anyone.
I think that's awesome. It's just about getting in there and having a good time. And speaking of exploration, I explored the entire map of the first Crew. I believe it took me somewhere around about 50 minutes, 45, something like that, to go from one end to the other. Is it going to be the same with this game? Is it going to be like a long, if you went on the ground?
Yeah.
I know, I probably assume you can fly from one end to the other fast, but
a little bit faster.
Is it going to be as long, or are you guys trying to make that massive of a map again?
Yeah, we have the same kind of size of the map, but completely reshaped, and we created some new ways to explore the world. Like now, for the boats, we created a network of rivers. to cross the USA from west to east because it's cool, because it's fun, you know?
Right.
That makes sense. So even if that doesn't exist in real life, that's kind of the decision we took in the Crew 2, saying, let's be a bit, you know, more generous, more open. Let's have fun with our huge playground and just let the players go in, you know?
That's called creative license.
Yeah.
With the entire map of the United States. The one thing I have to ask you about, man, is multiplayer,
Yes.
because that was obviously fundamental to the original one. You guys kind of want to group players together in these tight-knit groups as you move across the US.
Yeah.
How does that system work?
So we call it sessioning. So basically you are always online, always connected. It's part of our DNA. We want to create that immersive experience where you always have players around you. And so if you move alone and you want to play solo, it's okay. You will just play through the game and it's okay, but you will still see other players around. Then if you want to get to the next level, you can create a group, what we call the crew, obviously, that's the name.
Right.
And then up to 4 players can co-op together and do all the content together. So it's really open to the player's choice, and they can just have fun.
Right, I believe that was a very strong part of the first game too, was just having a crew.
Multiplayer, yeah.
The multiplayer. And another thing I really liked about the first game too was the second screen capabilities. Is that something you guys plan on bringing back into the second game, or are you guys kind of like, well, we just want to focus on the fun this time around?
Yeah, we're really focused on the game right now. This is where the heart of the community is. We really want to be sure that the experience that you see here,
Right.
that's going to be perfect and amazing. So that's all our energy is there.
And you have cockpit views and everything, man. You got it
Yeah,
all.
of course.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff going on.
That's
in
this
this.
kind of switch from vehicle.
That is crazy, right there.
Moving
just
from
like
boat
that.
to plane, just like that, on the fly. And because we now have planes, we've recreated the far view also. All the technology, the engine has been pushed. So now you can see this kind of incredible view very, very far away and just, you know, go through atmospheric clouds with your plane and just enjoy the beauty of the world.
Look at that. I love the tip under the bridge, too.
Yeah, yeah. That
So nice. It's probably not legal to fly like in city limits like that, but I'm gonna give that one a pass.
Look at this.
I'll give that one a pass.
Upside down a street.
Stunt racers over here. Stephane, what do you think, before we let you go, what's the most important takeaway from the Crew 2 that people should be looking forward to?
Well, the Crew 2 is all about community. I told you a lot about the fact that we listen a lot to the community. So even here, with the announcement of the launch of the Crew 2, we are talking about the next live phases. So we are announcing betas. The registration are open. Everyone can register now. It's coming very soon, and we want to have the feedback from the players because we don't do that kind of game for us. We do this kind of game for the players at the end, and we really want to get into that mood of getting back in touch with them, let them play the game and share with us their feedback on the game.
Right, right, excellent.
Great,
And, I know you said this game's all about having fun, but I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to the last game if I didn't at least ask this question, and that is, will there be any trace of Alex Taylor or anybody from the original story in this game? Or are you guys kind of like, we're gonna move on from that? Even just a car though would be nice, you know, maybe a decal or something.
So you want what, 1 car? Okay, we give you 18 cars.
Right. Okay, that's good. That's good.
So we have a reward program for all the players in the Crew 1 based on basically the achievements they unlocked in the original game. We'll give you vehicles each time you unlock certain type of achievements.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
So just our way to say thank you. Thank you. We are happy to see you back in the Crew 2. We recognize that you've spent a lot of time in the game. Here's a gift for you.
Sweet, sweet.
There you go.
That is good.
Nice.
That is good. This game looks pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm loving it, dude.
We've seen some good racing games today.
Yeah, it's like, but I haven't seen a lot of racing games that collapse the world in on themselves. So I don't know. I think the Crew 2 is leading the pack there.
That part.
Yeah, I feel like more from my plane into a boat, like right now. Let's do it, you know? Yeah, that's new. That's new. Well, thank you very much, Stephane, for joining us, showing us the Crew 2. Any release window for the game?
Early 2018.
Early 2018.
Yeah,
all right, well,
Good enough for me, man.
all right. Well, you heard it from Stephane early 2018, the Crew 2. Maybe see it. And thank you very much for joining me, Ryan, on this
Always
journey
a pleasure, bud.
through the skies. And until next time, guys, we're going to take a little break here on PlayStation Live at E3, so stay tuned for our next segment.